What's going on, everybody? It's the Crypto Wonder from the Crypto Wonder podcast. Listen, I hope this episode finds you well, and that you have a great day, and actually a great week. I hope your week is a lot better than mine was last week, especially dealing with crypto. And let's get right into it. Um, you see, certain uh, events took place last week in cryptocurrency that uh, needless to say, I could have did without those events, right? Personally, and it's not about the actually the price movements or actions in the market, right? It's surrounding the actions of notable people in the cryptocurrency space, and actually a notable person in the world who just chose to manipulate the market. One with a tweet, and the other with a tweet and another set of activities that he did. Basically had a direct impact on the market, and that's what happens in crypto if you've been in crypto for a very long time. And so, you know, that's not what I found off-putting or disturbing. Okay, there's a group of people I've developed bonds with in the cryptocurrency space surrounding these certain projects that I like and which I'm grateful for. And this collective, these individuals, they have a stream once a week. Um, I'm not gonna display right now what the stream is, because something took place last week that was it was upsetting. It was upsetting. Um, it's neither well, they've had this stream going for at least almost 2 years. They're dedicated to the stream, and that's what's up. I think that what took place this last week, though, uh, I wish it didn't have to go down the way it did on the live stream. You know what happened? I was tuned in on the stream, but then I took a nap, and all of a sudden I woke up. I was kind of like startled out of my nap. Why? Because I started to hear some drama and arguing unfold on the live stream, and that woke me up. And I'm like, what's going on? And instantly, when I heard what was being said and stuff, I was just like, it didn't have to go like that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. People, disagreements or misunderstandings, or arguments, whatever. But it was live on air, and it's people. This is not even for views. You know what I mean? Like, this is a channel. People just getting together weekly and talk. We don't even do this for views. It's not about viewership and notoriety and. So I don't know why it had to even be out in the public, though, because some of this stuff could have been said outside of that forum, that live stream. Like, come on. What was the point? What was the point? It just created all parties involved too. Like, this is not directed at any specific individual. It's all parties. Like, the whole thing was just like, come on, man. What's this? What's going on here? What's going on here, man? Like, I haven't even talked to them behind the scenes regarding this. I'm just sharing this out because I really don't feel like talking to them right now. Yesterday, I reached out to one of them, one of my guys, and sent a message. I was a little saucy, and I sent the message. But I don't even feel like talking about it. Number one, I have whatever. I couldn't, freely speak or get on a Zoom and speak about things. But and number two, nah, I didn't want to get into it because last week was a little bit draining. And what I mean by draining, about like certain activity movements of like the market and the nature of what was going on last week. It just was like it. Friday was the straw that broke the camel's back, because that's when the stream was. And man, that just put me in a place. That just put me in a place that I'm like, man, the guys actually they were honorable enough to apologize to each other, which I think is great. I just I was overall, look, it's late and you hear kids playing outside. As I'm doing this recording, ladies and gentlemen, we have kids playing out here. I don't know what these parents are doing. I mean, I hope these kids stay protected. Anyway, the guys were able to make amends with one another. They were able to, squash the beef, because it was beef. It was contentious. That argument, it was an argument. It was ugly, man. No other way to describe it. I wasn't happy about it at all. It was, I just, and then, I just hope this doesn't create like a turning point. Like, how things happen, and then we things change, and I just hope this doesn't create a turning point where people, I just don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't had time to, talk to the guys, and I will at some point, Lord willing, I will. But to make matters absolutely worse, and to put the icing on the cake, as they say over here in the United States, see, I was listening to bits and pieces of the live stream, but after I heard the argument and a little bit after, like, things kind of calmed down, I couldn't listen to it anymore. And so yesterday, I caught the recording again. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I just kind of was skimming through, but I saw it lasted it was a long stream, right? So it lasted about several hours, longer than as of recent. And I noticed somebody jumped on the live stream at the end, and of course it had to be the one and only 1 minute hypocrite. Wow, what a way to end it. You couldn't ask for a better tragic joke or tragic comedy from the universe, and all of its divine mysteries and intricacy interwoven, as fate would have it, to end a crazy week with a 1 minute hypocrite on the stream. I'm saying, man, wow. All you could do is shake your head in disbelief, bewilderment. I'm seeing my dudes get into some drama. I hope they can easily forget about it and move forward, not really hold on, because sometimes instead of forgiving and forgetting people, it's hard for some to forget. I hope this is not the same in this case. And then, of course, you cap the night off, or you cap the week off with a 1 minute hypocrite. Get the fuck out of here, man. And I'm trying. I'm trying to be understanding. I'm trying to be open-minded. It's just, if you're gonna bring the bag, man. You know what I mean? Bring the bag. Because I feel the way I feel. I understand. feelings come and go, but I have great reason to substantiate my stance on that, as far as that hypocrite. Bring the bag. If you're gonna bring the bag, then bring the bag. That's it. That's all I care about. I don't care what else, because that's what it's been reduced to. That's all it's been reduced to. That's it. And anyone else who's gonna come, you coming through, bring the bag, man. I don't care what I don't care what you're doing. Bring the bag, because that's what it's all about. In that bag, it's a bull market. You heard? It's a bull market. It's time to make some ends. I used to, have a particular view on certain things, and that hasn't changed with certain things. But you know what? One thing I mean is just, I'm not compromising myself. I'm just keeping things simple. I'm keeping things very simple. That's all. Very, very simple. If you're gonna bring that bag, bring the bag. Otherwise, there's nothing to be said. Kick rocks, or bring that bag. Secure it. Bring it so everyone can enjoy it. You want to be, you call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. You want to call yourself, fortune teller, some type of superhero, a super wolf. And who cares? Who cares? Let it rain on everybody. Let it rain dividends on everyone, all parties involved. Otherwise, there's no conversation. You're not even qualified to be even called my G, because you'll never be that. So you're not even qualified, because you're not 100. You know how you'd be 100 with me? If you would just declare it out there, wide in the open. If you were to say, listen, I'm a hypocrite, then okay. At least you've been truthful and honest, but you don't have the heart to do that. You let your action speak for itself. That's why you could never be more than what you are. You heard? That's it. End the story. Listen, I'm out. This following week is going to be much better than last week. Absolutely. You put it out there, you claim it, let it be written, so let it be done.